Hey guys, this is Bryce with The Strength Athlete. Oftentimes as coaches and athletes we use mock meets as a way to encourage ourselves in the off season, set goals, or otherwise organize programming throughout the training year. And I had some athletes that were in this situation where we wanted to program a mock meet. I thought it'd be a great idea for our team as a whole to get the mock meet all coming on the same day so we get a sense of camaraderie. Starting from that idea, we started to expand and realize that there's no reason why we shouldn't allow other athletes to get in on this, and why we can't make it something that the entire, let's say, YouTube fitness community or powerlifting community can all get in on and have some fun with. So what we're doing this year for the first time is hosting an online powerlifting or mock meet. So in many ways this will be similar to a powerlifting meet that you've seen. There will be 3 attempts at the squat, 3 attempts at the bench press, and 3 attempts at the deadlift. I will be going over all the rules in more detail later on in the video, but the idea generally is that we want to create something that's a stepping stone maybe for athletes who are too nervous to go into a powerlifting meet, but that want to get a feel for what competition is like. So this is a nice introduction, maybe a way to just program training. I will be offering some prizes as well through some sponsors, through some friends that we have in our extended network, so definitely stay tuned to that. There will be weight classes, so we will have a light, a middle, a heavyweight class. We will have a men's and a women's division, and we will also have age groups, a teen division, a junior division, and an open division as well. So please take a look at the Strength Athlete page for details about the meet. Any restrictions, we will be limiting each class to 30 lifters because there will be judges judging each attempt, and we have to keep sane, so we can't make this unlimited. That being said, if the classes fill up, this will be one of the biggest meets in the country at something like 540 lifters, which would be an amazing turnout, and I think that we can all benefit, get to be a little bit more close-knit as a powerlifting and online community, and generally have some fun as well. I will be looking toward increasing the number of sponsors, increasing the number of prizes, and you guys can all tell your friends, tell them to get involved, get some gym buddies to come in on this, and you guys can all have some fun. Great. If you guys have any questions, definitely email one of the coaches at The Strength Athlete. Check the website for any details at www.thestrengthathlete.com, and generally get out there and train. I will see you guys on August 2nd for the meet. If you're interested in participating in the meet, go to www.thestrengthathlete.com/PL-meet. That's PL-MEET, and what you'll find is the page outlining the rules, outlining when the meet is, how to submit your entry, where to submit your entry, and the lifting rules for each lift. So you'll see rules for the squat, causes for a no lift, rules for the bench press, causes for a no lift, and finally the deadlift with example videos, as well as specifications on where to film your video as far as angle. So definitely take a look at that, because your entry will be void if you film from the wrong angle. If we can't see what weight is on the bar, or if we can't see that your butt is in contact with the bench, how can we judge it? So we want this to be as fair as possible. We'll also have a list of the prizes, some resources for you to buy a singlet, and to look at full rules and regulations from the USAPL and IPF. Finally, we want to look at the entry form here. Double check to make sure your data is correct. I'll come in here and I'll type all my information as I go down through this list. Finally, we'll reach the bottom after you submit your address, your email address, your current weight, and we see the divisions. So again, 3 choices for division: teen, junior, or open. You can only enter 1, and finally weight class. While I do want you to be specific about your weight class, we will be grouping these together. So the 53s, 59s, and 66 will all be grouped in lightweight. 74s, 83s, and 93s will all be grouped in the middle. And finally 105s, 120s, and 120 plus will be grouped in a heavyweight. We will make adjustments to make sure things are fair, and we will be monitoring. Click submit and you're good to go. Thanks guys.